Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing Starfield. Last episode, well, we did Andrea's coastline, if I remember correctly. I think we did. And we joined the UC Vanguard. And now we are starting to do the UC Vanguard questline. So that should be quite interesting. So what is our grunt work? Speak to crew chief Herath at the New Atlantis spaceport. We are supposed to deliver order of materials to Tau Ceti 2. Okay, let's start with that. I'm pretty sure it's just easy delivery, you know? Nothing could go wrong. Oh, I was thinking that maybe I couldn't find the temples because I didn't have the artifacts. That could be a reason why I can't see the temples. Maybe. Let's hope it's that.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hello, Kane Herath.
Ah, you are new probationary then?
I am.
Crew Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there.
Okay.
Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2.
Yeah, I heard.
Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
I'm all set, I think.
Then I won't keep you.
Please don't.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
I'll do my best. Oh, sorry. Well, we'll see if this is a easy one or not. Why am I walking? We can just, just skip there. Because that would be much easier than just, walking. Have I been here? I haven't. Tau Gourmet Production Center sounds interesting. We'll see if this is a easy peasy lemon squeezy mission or not.
It seems unusually quiet here. That is rarely a good sign.
You are correct, so I'll make a proper save. Because I'm a little worried what we might find here. Quite a lot actually, but we'll get to that. Ah, dead body. You don't need your credits anymore. Do I want to go inside?
This does not look to have been motivated by theft. That may make it worse.
I know. Since the dawn of the agrarian revolution 10,000 plus years ago, humanity has been trying to speed up the process of growing food and getting it on the plate. But that's always come at the cost of quality and led to horrific practices like industrial farming, which leads to corners cut, and ultimately a worse product. And we've all just accepted it. We live in a freeze-dried age, but we don't have to. Tau Gourmet is going to change that. We are going to make fresh food cheap and available everywhere. We're going to let our livestock and crops grow as nature intended and use smart automation to harvest and prepare them at the peak of freshness and deliver them with such speeds that our clients won't even go back to using freeze-dried again. It's a big task and accomplishing it is going to take a focus, innovation and dedication. Are you up to the challenge of changing how the settled system eats? Then let's get started. Cote Caudillo. Yeah, I don't think we need to read these chores. Well, awfully quiet, isn't it? We see more dead bodies over there, which is usually a bad sign, you know? Especially if I'm not the one doing the bodies. Well, ammo. Don't say no to that. Honestly, I have so much ammo that those what I'm not using I could probably sell for quite a bit of profit. But we'll see. Investigate the scream. I thought it was more of a roar than a scream, but I'll take it. Well, I don't want to check it because I do kind of remember what we will encounter. There's a person over there.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing.
Incredible.
Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
It knows.
So perhaps we should listen to her.
Yep, yep. Well, this ought to be fun. Hello there. Let me check this first.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Actually, the Vanguard sent me, though they failed to mention how bad things were.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in.
I did.
What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A Terrormorph. One
Nice.
of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
Okay.
A Terrormorph? Here? Why did you not state that immediately?
Well, well, let's ask what is Terrormorph. We've already encountered one, but let's talk.
They are death made manifest.
Suppose that's a pretty good summary. Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age.
Oh no.
Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys.
Sounds bad.
They're creatures without peer.
So... sounds like you could use my help then.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset.
Of course.
And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
So... tutor to some alien. What can you tell me about the security system?
The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Where can I find the security outpost?
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
Aha. All right, let's get the security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna make a proper save. Well, we dealt with one, so maybe we can deal with this too. Oh. So we'll see if we even need the security system. We'll see. Okay, this should be fun. Remember to use powers though. Let me tell you that the first time I did this, it was quite horrible. We'll see how it goes now. Security is over there. Do I want to go through the building or not? Why do I have no gun in my hand? I probably should. Please don't shoot me in the back, Andreja. Power breaker. So I guess we'll have to switch on the power breakers. If I encounter it, I'll probably use my force and then blast his ass off. Hopefully. Or he will rip me to shreds. That is a possibility too. Did I go too far? I did. Maybe we can go through there. Just checking the doors. Well, not a standard fetch and carry mission.
A curious place for an industrial packing operation. There must have been a good incentive for them to locate here.
Probably. Am I going the right way? I'm circling the... Okay, time to jump down then. Oh, it was right over there. But it's always good to check around, you know. Seaweed mini bite, lager. I could go for a lager right about now. Well, any alcohol. In game, not in real life. I might as well take it.
Extra ammunition is always welcome if they have any.
Let's check the livestock. Error, reset required. I'm just trying to see if there's any... Nothing there. Mondays, am I right? You are right. Connection status, reset connection, reset, yes. Automated defenses. Why did they have such a tracking system offline? Security logs, equipment dropped today, additional materials for the livestock tracking system. Ian's cooking up. Couple predators came over the ridge last night. Maria was up, so she took a couple of shots at them and drove them off. Those turrets can't get here soon enough. Got the turrets delivered at long last. Once those are installed, no one needs to night watch anymore. Our lives are about to get a whole lot better. Took multiple days on ladders, but the turrets are hooked up and ready to go. Goodbye night shift. I may have been hasty, turned the things on the first time last night and blew out the grid. Rewiring starts today. Okay, couple more tests and the system, and I think we're finally ready for prime time. All the automation they're trying to build into this place draws a lot more power than we initially planned for. Some technical materials and more excitedly feed dropped off today, finally getting perishables at long last. Seems like this might be truly happening.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system.
Okay.
Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terrormorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Turn on tracking system. Oh. Target detected, connecting playback to user. Thank you.
Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Oh, great.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Oh, there it is. Well.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're
Okay.
online, lead the Terrormorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks.
We'll see how this goes. So let's go to the first breaker. It's getting closer. Very close, unfortunately.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker.
This ought to be bad. What is this, aliens? Did I check these? Not that one. It's somewhere over there. "42 meters. Getting closer.
A curious place for an industrial packing operation.
There's
Must
bigger
have
things
been
we need to worry about.
incentive for them to locate here.
Is it inside? I'm on the bloody wrong side. Maybe on my left side? Please, Andreja. Yeah, I think it's on my left side at the moment. If it comes to there, I'll use me power and then let him have it.
Your enemies like to see. It's
Okay.
done. Do you think, to mark the occasion, we would be allowed to take a small piece? As a trophy? I suppose not.
Cell sample. Okay, that worked out pretty nicely. They take quite a lot of beating, but not that much. Fortunately, I upgraded my pistol.
I've never seen one like this. A curious place for an industrial packing operation.
And
There must
also
have
the
been
powers
a
make
good
things a bit
incentive for them to
easier.
locate here.
And I think it was the same level the first one we encountered, so there's that. Coming here too early could be disastrous.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding
It's
or...
not hiding.
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a Terrormorph!
Second one. Yep, all taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Well, that was the job. Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Almost, at least. Yeah, last time I was I had high levels at the time, but not as high like now, so it was a bit different. I don't know what happens. Maybe the Terrormorph scales on your level, but if you come too early, it can be a bit more nerve-wracking, and you probably need the turrets. Well, now it's done. But it's not the end of the Terrormorphs, I can guarantee you that.
The older model. All right, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this Terrormorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terrormorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terrormorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of Terrormorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terrormorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
So how does no one know how Terrormorphs get on the human world? Aren't they kind of hard to miss?
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a Terrormorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization.
Big news. Terrormorphs have taken down other colonies. We kind of already know one, but I might as well ask.
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
Very seriously. Sounds like we need to do something. Quick.
You're right. We just need more information first.
Yes.
Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terrormorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample.
Okay.
What would you say to delivering this to him for me?
I guess I'll
I'd
have
do
to.
it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that Terrormorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit.
Maybe.
Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Ooh. So why would my commander know who you are? Are you with the UC military too?
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Okay, don't worry, I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there.
Sure.
And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Okay, back to Commander Tuala it is. Oh. I guess the mass district, yeah. So Terrormorphs.
The city certainly projects a powerful image for the United Colonies, eh?
Yep. It sure does. Oh! Put the gun away. We're not shooting anyone at the moment. Now.
Something to report.
Nothing. To you, at least.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
I need your permission to deliver a Terrormorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What?
What?
How did you walk away with the Terrormorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
No survivors, sir. All lost to Terrormorph, which I killed.
You killed a Terrormorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit.
Second
Above
Terrormorph.
and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it?
Nope.
Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one.
I should hope so.
But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
I'll get to that. Her name was Hadrian. Here, said I should show you this.
Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Mm-hmm. What the heck is Xeno warfare? We already know that. So this might actually be an urgent mission then.
Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She's afraid there could be more attacks like the one that wiped out the people of Tau Ceti.
She thinks there could be more of these?
Yes.
This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of.
I bet it
I did actually
was.
have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet.
Ooh.
But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders.
I shall.
And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport.
Nice.
Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
I shall. Nice. Nice. So we... I'll have to sell. I don't really need this. Interesting space helmet. Again, really not need these. So we do have deep cover and delivering devils. So I'll leave this for later. And I'll go with this. Because why not Terrormorph? Before that, I'll go sell stuff and do some stuff. And one where we need to go is... to Mars. We have to get our ass to Mars. So once I'm at the Mars, we'll see you there. Be right back. Here we are at Sidonia, so let's see what we can see and learn.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Okay, fair enough. I want to buy some ammo. Nah, I think I'm fine.
Things can get pretty glum around here.
Wait. No. Speak with Renee, maybe later. Collecting activities here and there.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the
Ah, yeah. There you are, Octai Enbayar.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery.
Nope.
Are you?
I was told a man named Walker works here.
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now.
Aha.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream
I should
for
just
our branch.
tell me where he is.
I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
What sort of discipline issues are we talking here?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
You don't sound particularly interested in finding him.
That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop.
How much does he owe?
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
I'm not your bill collector, I just need to know how to find him.
Yes, not everything needs to be a transaction.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Andreja, what do you...
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Yes.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time.
You're welcome.
When I first came here, I never expected that I would meet you or feel this way about you. That we would end up here together.
In
I
Sidonia.
know that you told me you were not going anywhere, but I still worried, if only a little, that my asking for time to think would be a problem. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless.
If it's important to you, it's important to me.
I know, and I love you for that. The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea. A way I can demonstrate my commitment to you.
Okay. Great, you pick out dress, I'll hire DJ. I am on board with whatever you want to do.
I was hoping that would be your response. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I do not want that distraction.
Yeah, fair enough.
I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there.
Okay. We'll do that after we find... Why do I need to talk to Sarah Morgan? After we'll deal with them. Deal with this.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Sure, sure.
Broken Spear's upstairs.
Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Easy now, I'm Vanguard. Heard you might know where Percival Walker is, or Percy.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker?
Yeah, I'm here.
Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
I am making delivery for Hadrian Shannon. Look, I even have a proof. She sent me.
Hadrian? A woman named Hadrian sent you, a member of the Vanguard, to find Percival?
Indeed.
Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right, Captain. If you are who you say, Supra et Ultra. Vanguard motto. What's it mean?
Could you ask something harder?
Gotten that during your oath.
Above and beyond.
I see. And tell me, what grade was it you got on your entrance exam? A? C? D+?
What? The Vanguard entrance exam isn't graded like that.
That is right. All right, Captain. Maybe you are who you say you are. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason.
I know.
His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore.
I see.
Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
I see. I'll see if I can get rid of the debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion?
Do I?
Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the Authority and pay him direct. If you've got credits to throw away.
I bet I do.
Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
Is there?
One friend of Hadrian's to another. Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the Authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now,
okay.
What say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
I shall.
Hey, you may be Hadrian's friend. Come here.
No. I kind of want to do this. I don't trust the guy on the wall. Wait, was this the broken spear? Yes. Where's the entrance then? Ah, not here.
Hi.
Honestly, I probably can sneak in, just, you know. Do you mind if I jump here? Anything in here? We can't go through here, unfortunately. I kind of want to know how much he owes.
Time is money, love, so if you've got something to say, then say it.
Honestly, this works. Hmm. No, I guess we'll have to do it like so then. Oh, sorry about that. If I use that... Could we use this then? No. Either this. Hmm. That could work. Maybe, or maybe not. No. Kinda don't want to use too many if I can avoid that. Yeah, this works, but we don't have the part for it then. This won't work. Ah, maybe this. And then... No? Oh, bloody hell. This works now. Now we're talking. Oh, I guess we'll can... No. Okay.
How quickly can you get that done?
I did it already. I'll make a quick save here. Wait, what did I took there? I thought I... Okay, I'm gonna drop these. Oh, that's the way we could have used to. Flynn Charles, paid in full, awaiting delivery. 21,867. No, 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 no. $500 credits. We'll do fine. Now I kind of want to check this. It's advanced. Might as well take the skills. Hmm. I kind of want to check where this came from. So we were over there. Am I allowed to go here? Apparently I am.
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people going on.
And then we have stairs. To where? Oh, literally behind the bar. Okay. Okay. What bounty? Okay, I'm gonna load. What bounty and from what? I'll pay the bounty, obviously, but I kind of want to know what gave me that bounty. Hello. What happened there? Was it because I came from... I don't know. I'll just check around if it activates again.
I'm gonna need a stiff drink tonight after the day I've had.
Okay, hello.
Hello? Okay, I don't know.
Hello.
I have no idea why I got the bounty, but that's okay. We'll make the payment manageable. That's the most important thing. Who are you, by the by? Cambridge Cooper. I don't trust you.
Yeah?
I hacked the trade authority to... Oh, you said you and Percival were devils. What did you mean?
Red Devils were the meanest marine unit the UC Navy ever had.
Nice.
Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough. Reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xenoweapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xenoweapons got shelved. Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory.
Okay, thank you. I hacked the trade authority terminal. I'll take those credits now.
Not something you want to say too loud now, but good work. Here, go dig our man out of his pit.
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills.
No, now we have to go and pay back. Hello, hello.
Was there something else?
I want to pay off Percival's debt.
Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... that's not the number I remember. Headquarters must have felt sorry for the old man.
Yeah.
Here, his current balance. I expect this won't be a great hardship for you.
No. Here you go.
Then I suppose that's that then. Dr. Walker's debt is officially no longer a problem.
Good.
You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
I shall.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation.
So that's that.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Right on time.
Yeah.
So I took care of Percival's debt to the trade authority.
It's done, eh? Fine work.
Thank you.
My end of the bargain then, I suppose.
I suppose so
Holed
too.
up in the old Red Devils HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up.
Of course.
Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of, but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Okay, time to go and find Percy. Andreja, that's weird. Stop it.
At least
So-
I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go.
So how far we need to go?
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Sneaky robots, you say? My oh my. Whatever next? Sneaky robots, Terrormorphs. And where the hell do I need to go? How far is it? Oh, are we flying there? Find Percy. Oh. Okay, once I'm closer to the area, I'll see you then. Be right back. Here we are. So let's go and help the poor old Percy out. Oh, too high.
False alarm, everyone. Shit! Wah! Show yourself, bastards!
Oh, sorry, punk.
They should have known better.
I know, but they didn't. Jesus Christ. Fortunately, they didn't hear my rover.
You think you can hide from me, asshole?
Where are you going, Predator?
Took one in the face!
You did. You lucky bastard. I want that. Sure. Nice. Am I over encumbered? No, not yet at least. I guess that's where we need to go, but let's check the bodies, at least for ammo. Is that worth it? Not really. How much do I have money now? Decent chunk. Decent chunk. I really ought to do the spaceship building at some point. But anyhow, it's neither here nor there now. We need to help Percy. Now, any enemies? Somewhere? Not yet, at least. Okay, so far so good. Anything?
Remain alert. Best to assume we have not seen the last of these spacers.
I'm fairly certain there's only spacers here. Adaptive frame. Well, I'm not gonna take that. Spacer punks. I'll go up there and check if I... Where did I see the enemy? Oh, that's a huge door. There's the one. I'm trying. It's hard to snipe with pistol, you know? Danger! I think they're ready. They think they can handle me. My friendly fly has come up again to check how I play. You won't. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, bloody hell. Wrong time to reload. Bring it. Is that something I want? No. Okay. We have a body over here. Might as well take it.
I believe we are not alone.
Do you now? I think we are alone now. At least I hope so. Jesus. Okay, now I'm over encumbered. Makes sense. Andreja. There you are. I'll have to dump some stuff on you.
A credit for your thought? I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
I know. I know. That's good. That's good. Spacesuits first. Do I even want? Might as well, because I already took it.
May the serpent guard you.
Thank you. Yeah, I know there's a couple of bodies over there, but honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point. New weapons and whatnot. Am I going this way? I'm going this way, but is this the right way to go? We'll see soon enough. It might be the right way to go.
Miners' quarters ahead, perhaps? Filled with more spacers, no doubt.
No doubt. No doubt indeed. What? Yeah. Jeez, that was nice nade. That was straight on me face. I noticed. What did you have? Old Earth assault rifle. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoa. Sorry. You could, you know, surrender. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't take your surrender anyways.
It's gone now.
Okay, let's check if there's anything I could. Ooh, chunks cheesesteak. Tasty burger. Do I want to open these? Oh, it's locked. No, that won't work. And neither this. Honestly, I kinda don't even know if I want to open these. This works. As I started, I might as well, you know. No, that won't work, but this could. Yep. But no. Oh, sorry. I did have one. I totally missed this one here. So what did we get? Seriously? Ah. Lubricant? Don't ask. Oh. Well, some money, shrapnel grenade, why not? And snake oil. Is that worth something? Not enough. Clean toilets, at least. At least that. Ah. I use this. No. Probably not. Well, at least there's ammo. Ooh, 53,000. Value. Nice. Yep. That's empty. PG big, nice. I might as well open this. Now that we started, you know.
Cannot just break it open.
Yeah, I know. That is a shame, you know. Okay, I think we're done here. Quick save. So where's... Oh! You lucky bastard. Now. Few more spaces. I bet you do. Ugh, disgusting heat leech. So how many spaces we have to kill before we get to the end?
Hard to believe anyone found this to be a profitable exercise. Clearly it did not remain so.
I think they were doing something else in here, maybe. Why are they shooting? Wait. Did I just...
No way we can get through this. The caves in the back might be a suitable alternative.
Caves in the back. Is this the right way? Jesus, how do I miss so much?
Just move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
Hmm. Yep. Yep. Spacer scum! Where are you exactly? There. Frenzy Big Bang. Yep. Any more? Maybe not. We have a box over here. I'll just take the credits. Thank you very much. No, don't need that. Master, you say? Let's start with this. Is there a... maybe this? We can obviously use this, but we have that. Okay. Okay. Ammo, digipeak. Yeah. How much can I carry? Still a little bit more. We'll probably have to drop our stuff to Andreja at some point. Do I want to go here? Mars surface? No. We're not going to the surface then yet. I could heal. Well, I think I'll survive. So what's next? Huh. No? There's a door. Waste room access key. Nice. Save. Anyone here? Not yet, at least.
All made sense to someone, I am sure. I cannot tell you how any of it works.
I didn't ask. Thank you. But I think we learn something from here. Is this the right place? I guess this is the right place, but where the hell do I go now? Yeah.
This could well explain why the site was abandoned. These natural caverns likely were not worth the risk of traversing.
True. So far so good. I'll have to open it. No, we can't use this on here. No. I use this. Do we have another we could use? I don't. Is this enough? Yep. Okay. This might be something I want, but also I don't want to carry it. Okay. Ramen? Nope. Anything I need to scan? Is this the right way to go? Or did I come from here? No, I didn't. Or did I? Don't get stuck there, mate. Honestly, I probably could have gone straight down, but this is okay. I hope. We're getting closer. No, that's a dead end. At least it seemed like it. Oh, yes.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the Trade Authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
No, I didn't.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing the various old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
I'm here to make a delivery for an older colleague of yours, Hadrian Shannon.
Hadrian sent you?
Yes.
She's... Did she look okay?
If you consider getting gored by Terrormorph and living as okay, then yeah.
A Terrormorph? She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way down here after putting you in harm's way?
Tau Gourmet's own free-range 100% human-fed Terrormorph cells.
Terrormorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like
Tau Ceti, Tau Gourmet?
Bingo.
That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a Terrormorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe,
or
if she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
I bet you do. Okay, Percy, we're following you then. Notice.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
It really doesn't seem.
And Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
Yep.
Managed to negotiate it down to something more reasonable.
I'm here.
Good to see someone give the Trade Authority a bit of their own medicine.
Nice.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we?
It will gaze back on you.
Right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate.
I bet you do.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
No.
Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
The sample's not a fake. I collected it from the Terrormorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terrormorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
I have. Hadrian mentioned it. Sound like it, like quite the tragedy.
It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terrormorph should.
That's bad
Which
news.
means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terrormorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Orders are to take you and the analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Indeed. I'll make a proper save. Now this doesn't really look like mining work to me, but who am I to argue? There's the elevator. I guess. No. Wait.
The biggest surprise is not that the UC engaged in Xeno warfare in the past, but that they ever stopped. I would have expected them to very quietly keep this place open.
Ah, that is true. Well, let's follow this. Do I really need to go all the way there? Huh. I thought there was an elevator in here. Might have mistaken. Or do we get that later? Okay, once I'm at the elevator, I'll see you then. Okay, fortunately I came back because actually there is the elevator. It's right over here, I think.
The biggest surprise is not that the UC engaged in Xeno warfare in the past.
Yeah. I totally forgot it's right over here. So we don't really have to go back. Can Can I quick travel? Because... Yes. I'll go sell some of my stuff, and once I've done, we'll see you at the bar.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Well... The back
red
it is.
eyes are some badge of honor, I take it? They would be difficult to conceal.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
You're welcome.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
No. A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terrormorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured.
Obviously.
And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Okay. Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I think you owe me an explanation.
Of course. You deserve the full story.
Shoot.
Percival and I, we're not just researchers.
Okay.
We were military scientists. Ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Still doesn't explain what this Terrormorph data is doing in the archives.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, then let's go talk to this cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Okay.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Eager to help, if I can.
So that's it. Before we go do that, we'll travel to Sosa 2. Where is it? It's quite far away. How far we can jump? From Cheyenne, I think. So once I'm Sosa 2, I'll see you then. Be right back. Okay, here we are. Where do we need to land? Natural archways, okay.
Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to
Here we are. Are we in the right place? I think we are.
A face I never mind seeing. We will speak again soon, I hope.
Where do I need to go now? Do I need to be in ship? Huh? Oh, we're on the... Wait, we're in the wrong place. Okay. Can we not land on there, or do I need to go there? I guess we need to land there. Why? Can I do it like so? Okay. I thought I landed here. My dumbass didn't. Things happen. Hopefully this is the right place then.
I'm glad to see you.
I know. Good. So this should be the right place now. Okay, Andreja.
There is little I can offer to show you how much I care, how much you mean to me. Whatever House Varun deems proper could not work, because you are not House Varun.
Okay.
And whatever marriage traditions you might have would not be appropriate for me.
I see. Yes. I don't need a ceremony or a party or anything else. I have you.
And I love you for feeling that way. But I did think of something.
Okay.
This place, where we stand now, is the first place I was brought upon leaving my city, Dasra. The first time I had ever left my home planet. As you know, I was never allowed to know the way back home. That frightened me. But at the same time, I was suddenly aware of not just one planet, but a whole universe I had never seen. That is a feeling I had not experienced again until I met you.
I've always considered myself an entire universe of possibility. That must have been a very emotional time for you.
It was, yes. Nothing in my life had truly prepared me for that moment. Just as nothing could ever have prepared me for you. But there is more. Buried here is something of great value to me. Something I wish you to have.
Okay.
It is best, I think, if you are the one to retrieve it.
Well, I shall. Okay, I'm gonna check what was it. A nice looking knife.
You hold in your hands the most treasured item I could give you.
I've never seen anything like this.
No. You certainly have not. There is a reason for that, and I hope when I explain why, you will understand what this means. In my culture, every child is entrusted with a pet groat. They are domesticated creatures native to my planet. Smelly, cantankerous, but their milk is a staple of our diet.
Okay.
We raise the groat. We care for it, we milk it. And when we come of age, we slaughter the groat and fashion its skull into a dagger.
Pretty grim. That's intense.
It is a lesson. Through this growth, we are shown the connection that we have to the Great Serpent. That all things serve the Serpent and can be tools for his use in more ways than one.
So this is incredibly personal to you.
I am glad that you can appreciate that. Every member of House Varun has a dagger like this. We are instructed to keep them at our side at all times. The Great Serpent is always with us, as is the danger of those who defy and oppose him. But that constant connection to the Great Serpent is a liability to those of us sent out into the settled systems. So when we first leave our home, we hide it.
Buying it here, burying it here is one more way of going undercover. You should be proud of who you are. You shouldn't die. Burying it here is one more way of going undercover.
Yes, precisely. So for years, this dagger has remained buried here, hidden from the world. But now, I believe you should have it. With it, I hope you can understand that I trust you completely. That I know you will care for this the way you care for me. And that we are connected in a way that is now truly unique in the settled systems. In all of creation. I love you, and I am yours. Wholly and completely.
This sure beats a boring wedding ceremony. I don't have a skull dagger, but my heart is yours. Thank you for this. I will cherish it always.
You are very welcome, and I know that you will. I would not have brought you here otherwise. Whew. Now, surely there is some other grand adventure that awaits us.
There is.
We should go and meet it head on.
We will. Fortunately, the enemies didn't really come and ruin our little special occasion. So we are done with that. Our witness is next. Yep. So I'll jump back to the Master District, and once I'm there, I'll see you there. Be right back. And here we are. So let's go and try to convince the council to get that data. After this, I'll probably end the episode, and next episode we obviously continue this quest line.
Captain! Over here!
I see you, don't need to yell.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it.
Okay.
But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
Shoot.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
This Ve Victis must have been an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats.
Oh.
Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
Ouch.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day.
Great.
So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Thank you. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already.
Holding a grudge against where a person comes from, that is both ignorant and cruel.
Just the way things are sometimes. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast.
Yeah.
Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Yeah, first I was a UC Vanguard trainee, and now I'm in the deep end of the Terrormorphs. So honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terrormorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Okay. Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terrormorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
Your eyes, they're red. Is that the result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars.
Oh.
The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up.
I see.
The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Oh, I see. Are you willing to tell me any more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Okay, don't have any questions, no.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue.
It indeed
Here we
sounds
go.
like that. So we'll do this meeting. We'll do this meeting before we end the episode. Hopefully it goes well.
Nice hat.
Thank you. I bought it from the Freestar.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Wait, what? Oh. I'll make a quick save again. I don't know why I did it on the elevator. So if I fail completely, I will come back. But I think we can manage to convince these people. One seat empty. Hello, hello.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Thank you. Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We need an archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terrormorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
Okay.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we?
We are civil.
And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
Well, quite alarming. It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Hell to the yes. Yes, if the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terrormorph program failed. The data is not dangerous.
You are correct, but it must be considered that with the data in hand, someone else could succeed where that program failed.
Shut up, Patricia.
I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Much improved. How about that?
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Okay.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Great.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Oh, great.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Okay, let's get down to business. So we will do this. So if you fail convincing them, I guess this is the part what really convinces them. Please move on my way. So I just changed my weapon for a little bit.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it.
Now!
Now hit him with everything you've got.
We're trying to help you!
Do I really want? Do I really need to use it? Come on, reload. Are we done in here? Is there anything to assess?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
I know.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
You ask
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet.
Okay.
You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Sure. Quick save. Honestly, I don't care about... I just need to kill the Terrormorphs. This ought to be fun.
My God, no time to waste, Captain. Boots in the dirt.
Boots in the door.
Gonna be okay. It's not real.
All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Okay, let's go and deal with these Terrormorphs.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Kill it.
Okay. Okay, this doesn't really do anything for it.
It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real.
Wait.
We have to
Hello.
push down that morph.
Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now.
Yep.
We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter.
Okay.
They said you've done this before, huh? Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men.
Okay.
Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Thank you. Honestly, I don't think I need the fire team. But I do need more bullets. So far so good. One more to go, I think. At least I hope. I don't have the power. Now I do. Stop screaming at me.
You can't hide.
Okay. Thank you.
The rest of the city is safe, thanks to us. You deserve whatever accolades you have coming.
Things I have to do. Fortunately, the rest of them were level 19. Last time I was doing this, it was a bit more harder. So, next time, do your job.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two.
No.
Universe put the right people in the right place.
You all held the line, you're the heroes. We're not.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Okay. So I guess the cabinet hears us out now. Well, if we had failed convince them, this would be the one part that would hopefully.
The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
That is all. So we'll return victorious and inform the President that what we've done. I guess we'll have to convince the rest of the people next.
How the hell do Terrormorphs get into the city like that undetected?
I know. That's the big question.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
We do.
My officer.
Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
I take my gratitude in credits, real estate, or luxury goods. Ah, I agree, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner.
Oh no, now you're wishing.
Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball.
Okay.
Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Of course. Me? Why not send a diplomat? Someone trained for this sort of thing.
The Cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of Terrormorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
If you're sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Well, you can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Thank you.
Next time Terrormorphs rear their ugly heads,
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
Benefits all of humanity.
So, level up. What do I want to level up? Weapons? Weapons. Yeah. So, next episode, we are going to talk to Deputy McIntyre and we continue to do this Terrormorph data gathering and whatnot. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.